Hear, O Israel, the Lord is your God, the Lord alone. You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, and with all your soul, and with all your strength. Today, our focus in this prayer is on the word soul. So it might surprise you that I'll mostly be talking about our bodies. Why? Well, it goes back to the Hebrew word that gets translated as soul here. The word is nephesh. It's used a lot in the Bible. And while scholars discuss endlessly the nuances of the word, the primary meaning of nephesh is not some disembodied immortal part of you, something that is separate from your body. In fact, the idea that we have something like that is not prominent in the Bible. So, what is this nephesh? Well, I think a great place to look to see what it means is in Genesis 2. At the beginning of the chapter, God forms the human from the dust of the earth and then breathes into that human the breath of life. And once that process is complete, the text says that Adam, the human, was a living nephesh. Nephesh is that living combination of our physical nature and God's breath. A nephesh is a living creature. If we want to use this word soul to translate nephesh, it would be more appropriate, instead of saying, I have a soul, we should say instead, I am a soul. My body with the breath of life is a nephesh. So when the Shema encourages us to love God with our whole soul, we actually see that this is a very physical and embodied encouragement. It's not just worshiping with our heart being a symbol of our will and our mind and our intention. But it's also with our nephesh, our living created bodies that are a gift from God. Our living bodies can honor God. Too often we're taught that our bodies are inherently evil or bad or a problem to be overcome. This is often propped up by a misunderstanding of certain scriptures in the New Testament. But our physical natures, our bodies, were created by God, and they were called very good. And at the heart of our faith is the person, Jesus of Nazareth, who we claim to be the Word become flesh, that is, God's own self taking on a human body. The body cannot be bad. Jesus' body was, and our bodies are, a place where earth and heaven meet. They are a physical nature with a divine breath. And since God's great project is the reconciliation between heaven and earth, our bodies are a place where that work can become a reality. Let us love God with our whole beings, flesh and spirit, our nephesh. May it be so.